Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining. So glad to be here. I'm Andrea Theojohn with the ADS Agency, here to bring you the very best in marketing and branding tips, as well as business tips for those of you who are entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, and personal branders. Welcome. So glad to have you here. And today is day one of the Hello Spring Challenge Email Marketing Edition. So for those of you who've not joined us before, we do the Hello Spring Challenge every year. We also do a Hello Fall Challenge, all around a marketing topic to help people who care about marketing, need it, which we all do on some level. And this year's focus for Hello Spring is marketing. Email marketing. We're talking about email lists and how are we going to start and build and grow those lists. So those of you who don't have an email list at all, or your email list is old, or you haven't used it in a long time, not to worry. That's what this challenge is for. If you're new to us, you can go to hellospringchallenge.com. It's a free challenge. It's a 5-day challenge, a light lift for spring to help you get into the habit of thinking about your email list and why it's important. Today, we are talking about why everyone needs an email list in the first place. So that's really important, critical. If you've not joined us, we are giving out this freebie little ebook, Put Email to Work for You. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Those of you who've joined us, I hope you can hear me okay. So this is a new experiment in technology that we're doing here. So we hope it works for you. But if you've joined by hellospringchallenge.com, you'll get this little ebook, Put Email to Work for You. And we're just covering today in a quick little 15 minutes why everyone needs an email list. So the first thing is because of brand awareness, getting people to know you for what you want to be known for. So we hear a lot, especially on LinkedIn and other places, about thought leadership and being an industry leader and all of that good stuff. And especially for those of you who are into speaking, who are writing a book and all of that good stuff, you need people to know who you are. You just need people to know who you are and what you do and what you care about and what your space is. Why? Because when the time comes to refer you to someone else, you want people to remember you. An email, whether people open them or not, if they're on your list, they notice, and you'll attest to this because you get email like this all the time. People notice when emails come through, even if they never open them. And it helps keep you top of mind. I promise you, every time an email comes through and someone happens to see it, they're going to think of you, and it helps reestablish who you are for them in their mind. So again, when the time comes to refer you for what you do, people remember who you are. It's also important for taking action. So taking action, meaning sales, money. Who doesn't like that? Email's great for that. And it's also important for even the people who aren't actually selling something right now, but you want people to come to an event of yours, or you have a reason for someone to get to know who you are. Maybe you're running for office in your organization, and it's a rather large organization. You need some brand awareness there. And when the time comes for people to vote for you, they would have had an opportunity to get to know who you are. An email can be a great part of that. A lot of people ask, why can't we just use social media for these things? Why can't I just use Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn, Twitter, even for this brand awareness stuff and keeping top of mind? You can and you should still use social media, but that's one piece of the puzzle. And that's also rented space, because as we all know, they all have their moments. Every platform has had its crashing moments. Facebook has, LinkedIn has, Instagram has, Twitter has, even YouTube, they have their moments when they go down, and often in a time that's most inconvenient when you really don't need it to. Hello to those of you who've just joined. We're just talking about why everyone needs an email list. This is day one of the Hello Spring Challenge, which we do every year. So this year's focus is email marketing. It's a free 5-day challenge. And just by joining, you get this cool beans, Put Email to Work for You ebook we created for you. That's my creation for you. So happy first day of spring. Couple quick tips, and then we're out of here. But hopefully this is helping those of you who are joining. Again, why can't we just use social media for brand awareness and to get people to take action? first of all, and we know that most people at any given time, you're pretty much looking at 1% or less of your list taking action when you ask for it on social media. Whereas email is a more dedicated, it's a higher commitment. So people on email, you're looking at more like 4% or higher taking action when you actually ask for it. It's a deeper relationship than just following someone on social media. True? So you can use social media, but you're also going to want to layer that with some other opportunities, okay? And finally, email lists help you with your ads. So there is such a thing as lookalike lists on Facebook and otherwise, where you can use an existing email list you've got to go find people that already are on your list, but also people who are, it says lookalike. So people who look like the people on your list, people who are interested in the same things, who would be great customers, like ideally your current list is, you can serve up ads to people based on those lists. So a couple reasons why email is still relevant, still helpful, still a very powerful part of your marketing. And if you don't have email yet as a part of what you do, please, I implore you to make it a part of your email marketing, your marketing mix going forward. So if you have questions, you're watching this on the replay, put it in the chat below and be checking these comments later. And for those of you who want to join us in our very fun, very light Hello Spring Challenge, just go to hellospringchallenge.com. And that's where you can join us. And it's just a fun, cool thing to do as a new way to welcome and usher in spring. So thank you for joining, those of you who were able to join live, and those of you who are watching the replay. I hope to see you join the Hello Spring Challenge soon. All right, cuties, have a good one. Cheers.